Tak, mami?
Jeszcze tak,
My jesteśmy gotowi.
Nie nakładać się na tym.
nie, film to za chwilę.
Tak, to za
Teraz
chwilę.
jak chcę przemówić.
Dobra.
Słyszymy się dobrze?
Tak, słyszymy się teraz, także już witamy gości i zaczynamy.
Okay, so once again, for those who I haven't greeted before,
Jeszcze chwilka, jeszcze chwilka, jeszcze chwilka.
Nie ma tego. Nie wiem, o co chodzi. Te masty. Wiesz, no?
But in a minute we'll be connected with wood, and the artist will explain everything about exhibition, about their vision. And what we have here in the office, just to let me introduce, we have on the posters, you will have a QR code, so you can you have access to all information about two free projects and the websites introducing general design in our region, but also the website dedicated to this exhibition. On the left here you have the information and the description of workshop, was also now preparing the online, but it's very fast, so you will have time to take it 6 memory cards. And on the window you will see background, you can make just for fun a picture of your head, picture of this exhibition. So thank you very much. Now we are connected to Wood. I will be very grateful and if I could stay in touch with you, especially if you could share with us your participation in Design September. I hope our exhibition will find correctly. Thank you very much, and we are connected to it.
Tak, halo, oddajemy głos do Łodzi.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon once again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sorry.
Tak, tak.
Okay, so once again, for those of you I didn't get a chance to greet before, my name is Jarosław Skotnicki and I'm the spokesman of the Academy of Fine Arts Łódź. And I'm very happy to greet you on behalf of the rector of the Academy, Dr. Przemysław Wachowski, and all the guests who are here with us today. Pity we can't see you. The circumstances are very particular, but I hope that I speak slow enough so that you can understand me. Can you confirm that you hear me?
Yes, we confirm, but we have a problem with sound, so maybe can we start with the opening? So not on WebEx, but
Sure. So let me just introduce the guests today who are here with us. As I've said before, director is not here with us, but there are two exhibition curators, Dr. Anna Wrzesin and Dr. Dominika Krogulska-Czekalska, who will guide you through the exhibition. But I would like to honor the participants of the exhibition, our wonderful students who are here with us today. There is only a small group of them, but still, if you will have any questions later on, feel free to ask. Without making it the introduction too long, I will give the voice to the exhibition curator, to Dominika Krugulska-Czekalska, who will guide you through the exhibition.
Good afternoon. I hope you can hear me well. I can hear the echo of my voice, so it's a bit annoying.
Maybe we'll change the microphones.
Okay, I hope that you can hear me now. So I would like to thank to all the people who are working on this situation to happen and to make it possible to make this online exhibition. So maybe I suppose you're curious about the space. It's the idea of the event today to show you the space. So maybe I will just start the guided tour around the space. So some people will leave and I hope we can make it. So give me a moment. We will go to the place where it starts. And so to tell you the truth, the whole exhibition, if you want to tell about it in a few words, is about empathy, responsibility, concern, and I would even say that about mindfulness. So the exposition presents collection of statements and objects made by young designers whose concern about the situation is sincere and true, and it is really super important. And as a result, we can face diversified presentation of posters, textiles, everyday objects, sculptures, and mural in the city center that will be created with viewers. We start our exposition with posters by Pola Piestrzeniewicz and Wiktek Grecynger. They are graphic designers with devotion to social, climate, and generally consumption issues. Their intention is to spread awareness about consequences of our human activity by representing these relations in a visual communication language. And if we move in the center of the gallery, we are in the Kobro Gallery, yeah. Just behind the wall, there is, you can see the space of Zuza Wójcik and her bioplastic samples. Zuza is a student who works on this project, consequently doing her research on the potential of new materials like algae and seaweed as a substitute for plastic that we all know is extremely harmful to the environment. And her approach is cradle to cradle, so she is concerned about every stage of the production and what happens after product is used. Is it biodegradable, and will it become a waste? And even if it happens so, she also has some ideas how to use wastes. And on the other side, we can see textile samples created in Green Yarn Lab, founded by Dominika Gacka and Julia Piekarska. And they represent similar approach, which is based on responsibility on every stage of production. What they want to do by their 3D textile is to stimulate the sense of touch, of a user, since it is diagnosed that most of us are understimulated in this aspect. And it is also harmful to develop the senses. And when we go inside, in the center of the Cobro Gallery, we are confronted with blue meadow. It's the meadow woven on jacquard loom and materialized in a form of long picnic blanket. As you can see, it's textile. It's soft, and we plan a picnic on it with a group of people. But what is most important here is the question, why this meadow is blue? And the answer is because bees love blue. And we are here to talk about bees and other pollinators endangered by extinction. And when they extinct, we are sentenced to death too. So let's go deeper in this topic and find out how we can take care about pollinators. And this huge object is contrasted with small ones. Collection of vessels by Patrycja Gorzela that are created to contain oils, and their shapes supposed to inform about the content. And the product concentrates on evoking positive emotions. And all the few of the works are supported with videos that students prepared, and you can follow them on YouTube. So I encourage you to do so. And the other designer, Magda Szatkowska, creates sculptures and jewelry objects based on recording and materializing the trace of human activity, which is our motion, especially activity to gain health. And the next step, when we move, we go to the another quite big object, which is decorative textile. You can see strong in color, jacquard textile. It's decorative one, but there are also sunbeds in the exhibition space, and they are produced to present the patterns by Anna Grabowska, which tell a story of vision, our human vision, but also animal visions. And consequently, the color versions are devoted to different ways of seeing. And the design is also supported by movie, in which the author tells you more about her working process and design itself, because it is really quite important research she made. And there is also a very interesting Get the Color Vision workshop you can participate in by using the materials that are in Brussels, so you can use it. I encourage you to do so. And at the right, you can see the set of handmade objects by Aleksandra Bonikowska. She is a lover of Indian culture and folk, and in her project, she mixes aesthetics to connect cultures. In her life, she opposes racism, and she understands it well how hard it is to live and work in another country, and how easily it may lead to petrifying social inequalities. To talk about these most important issues, we need a space that will help to discuss and find solution. And now we go to the poster, which is here, just to mention that soon, next weekend. Zuza Milewska will be painting a mural at Ogrodowa 8, and she will do it with audience and passers-by. And it's gonna be the moment to talk about important issues, about our impact on nature and our responsibility connected with animals. We do not own them, but we owe them respect. And the last but not least, the one that you could see all the time when we were standing at the beginning. It's Kacper Witkowski and his dystopian scenarios presented in a comic strip. It's this kind of convention that may be straightforward stigmatization of our harmful activities. Kacper evokes Orwell when talking about inspirations, because, yeah, simply we have to say it, we are pests and it is high time to do something about it. You do not need a superhero cape. Just get to action and take a stand for your future and for the future of next generations. And I think this is all from me to say to you. I hope that you will contribute to it, you will comment it, and maybe do some action, because I think it's important. And the whole idea of the exhibition is also concentrated on the fact that we are really thinking if to do more items, more objects, more exhibitions. We have to question this nowadays and try to find the answer what to do next. Not just act, but to think about the future. Thank you.
So once again, I will welcome the participants, part of them actually, our students. If you have any questions to them related to, or to the exhibition curator related the exhibition, feel free to ask them now. Hello, can you hear me?
Tutaj nie ma żadnych pytań. Bardzo serdecznie dziękujemy.
Dziękujemy bardzo.
My
Thank
także
you very much.
dziękujemy.
Thank you very much. So nobody wants to ask any questions? Okay, thank you.
And we hope to see you in Łódź.
Yes, it was a question when the project will be here in Brussels to have opportunity to see and touch. So we hope we will arrange something in a near future here.
Yes, we do hope so, that it will be possible to touch and experience the exhibition, because it's really nice. We are quite proud of it, so we will definitely show it.
Okay, if there are no questions, once again, thank you for having us in Brussels in these particular circumstances. If there will be any more questions later on, just please send them to us and we'll be happy to answer them. If not, it was nice to hear you. I wish I could say see you as well. and thank you for being here with us today.